Hello, Design with the Pros Club.
Hello.
And Grace Monroe
Home people, yes.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to Flower Friday.
Yep.
We are making a really fun rustic style fall wreath today. So when you hop on, you guys say hi.
Yes.
Let us know where you are watching from.
And who are you?
My name's Amanda.
And I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That's exactly right. And like she said, we have got a fun fall wreath for you. Great DIY. Even if you've never made a wreath, I think you can make this one. So come in and watch. I love this. I love any time that we make something kind of rustic for fall. I love it.
Yeah, and we're using a lot of kind of natural looking elements today, so this is going to be really fun.
Yep.
Hey Sheila, hey Susan,
Hey, Sheila.
welcome. Danae, we are so glad you guys are joining us today.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and show you what we are working with. We have a 14-inch natural grapevine wreath base that we're going to be using today.
Yes, and you see I've already added my bow, but she hasn't added hers. She's going to show you that in a minute.
Yeah, so we've got some leaves. These actually came from Walmart.
And they're beautiful.
And I think they were, let's see.
I think they were like $3, maybe $5.
Really
I don't know.
inexpensive.
But very inexpensive, yes.
We've also got some pumpkin picks, and I love these because they do have the really natural elements on there that we're going for with this rustic style fall wreath.
Yes, they've got the corn husk and then some little stems, so cute.
So we're going to be using 4 of those. And then we have some gold fall flowers. You could really use any. Hydrangeas, roses would be fine.
Yes, anything like that.
We've got some peonies. We've got 4 of those. We've got a few just small little gold dahlias that we're going to be using. And then some cute little sunflowers.
Yep, I love those. Love those sunflowers.
Now we do have some greenery that we're going to be using. We have some boxwood. This is fall boxwood. This is from Pioneer Wholesale, actually. Yes. Any kind of boxwood would work for this. And then we've got some other grasses that we're going to be using.
Yes.
So this is just a fun.
It is, and I love. Like I said, I love this rustic kind of look for fall. It just works so well in just about any kind of decor. So we're going to show you how we're going to get started. Amanda's going to tie her bow on first.
Yeah, and so if you are excited about fall like I am, let us know in the
comments.
comments, because I am ready for fall.
Yes.
And if you're a summer person like she is, which I love summer too, but she'd just have summer year round.
I would.
Let us know that in the comments too.
Yes.
So I already have our bow made. This is just a 10 loop, what we call loopy bow. It's made with 1.5-inch burlap style ribbon. We do have a tutorial on exactly how to make this wreath, and I will link that tutorial.
Bow.
This bow, yes, and I will link that for you.
Yes, and we just wanted something really simple and natural because, like we said, we're going for that rustic look, so you don't want a big, stacked bow or anything, big whimsical bow with this. So you just want something really natural.
Hey, Lois. And now we are using the green burlap, but if you wanted to use just the natural tan burlap, you definitely
It would
could.
go great. Would be no problem.
So we're going to put this right about 10 o'clock on our wreath.
And this is going to be our crescent style wreath.
So I'm just tying it right around the grapevine. Hey Jean, we're so glad to have you here with us.
Yes, we are.
If you are a first time viewer, let us know in the comments.
Yep. And let's see.
So I'm sure you noticed that we were not live the last couple weeks. We've been on vacation.
We have.
But we're glad to be back with you guys today.
Yes, we are. As much as I loved our vacation, I was glad to get back because I missed all of y'all.
Yeah, we miss you guys.
We did.
Hey, Debbie. Welcome.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start with our gold leaves,
this is what we're going to start with. So I'm just going to cut a few of these off. We're going to actually green our wreath with these leaves.
And did you mention about pushing these to the top?
I did not,
okay.
But that is exactly what I did, yes.
So yeah, because they come like that, kind of far
apart.
So we just push them all to the top.
Just to the top, exactly. And you can kind of, move them around to get them to look just like you want to, or want them to. So we are going to start by putting our first one in about, I would say that's about the 1 o'clock position. So we're just going to put our leaf right there, our little pretty fall leaves.
And again, these did come from Walmart, so I would suggest if you guys have a Walmart close by, check out their fall section because they have some really cute things.
They truly, truly do. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the first one on the top and the first one on the bottom because that's going to determine exactly where I'm going to start and stop this. So I'm going to put my one on the bottom at about the 5 o'clock position. Just like that. And now I'm just going to fill in all the way around the outside.
So about how many inches apart do you think?
I would say these are going to be about 3 inches apart. Now you can see that I'm leaving my stems really long, and this next one I'm going to kind of put, my first one is a little bit lower towards closer to my wreath. This one's a little farther because I want it a little bit higher up. And then my third one that's going in is going to be even higher because we're trying to make our crescent just like you would make a C. So you're going to come down and come around. So you want to make sure to put them in so that they make your shape. So see, that one's just a little higher than the other. And I'm going to come around behind my bow. I'm just going to keep on around.
And actually, we have the perfect amount for a fall wreath on that bush. So you just
need that one bush.
Yeah, you really just need one bush of those.
Yep. You are exactly right. That was the right amount. And now, just like I did this one and made it just a little bit higher, I didn't get those in the right place. I'm going to do the same thing with this one at the bottom. I want it to be just a little bit lower towards the floor, just a little more. See, I'm going to rearrange these two so that I can get them a little closer together.
So y'all let us know what the weather is like where you are.
Yes,
it's a little bit cool.
That.
It's still hot because I mean
it's very hot, but it's been not quite
as awful today.
Yeah, not quite as awful, but it's still hot.
Humid though.
Yeah,
we do have that humidity.
Yes, we do. Okay.
Aren't we going to put one right here behind the bow?
Huh?
Where did you put one behind the bow?
Well, I didn't have any. Well, actually, I could do that.
Yeah,
I'm just going to space them out a little bit more. But yes, because as you see, you always need to put, if you've ever watched us, you know you got to have something on every side of your bow. So I'm just going to move this one up a little bit.
See, Glenn said it is totally rained loads today in the UK.
Oh my goodness.
Well, thank you for joining us today,
yes.
Glenn. And Debbie said cloudy and hot where she is. And 110 in Southern California.
Oh my goodness, now that's hot.
That is hot.
That is very,
you got
very
us beat.
hot. Yep, I believe that we are beat. I don't know what the temperature
is
here today, but it just didn't feel quite like it has been. Okay. So we've got our shape going on just like we want it. So now I want to add my little grasses.
You tricked me. I thought we were going for the pumpkin neck.
Well, we could. You actually could, but I want these to kind of go around the outside also. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these. And I love these. These actually came from Hobby Lobby, and they've got some cute little berries on the ends of them. So,
we're just going to put those in
I'm
between.
I'm going to put them in between. Yep.
So we're just going to put those right in between the fall
so they're
leaves.
just going to kind of make it very airy looking. And yes, they are taller than the leaves, but that is perfectly okay. Because we want it to be just above the flowers and real airy. I'm going to put one down here. So I've got two at the top, and now I'm going to put one right in here.
Any kind of fall grass would work.
Yes, it would. And there's all kinds that you can find. And I'm going to put one here on the end. Right in this area. And then I'm going to put one more over here behind my bow. Turn it this way, make sure I've got them just where I want them. Okay. And once we get everything in, these will just kind of be peeking out over everything. So now we're going to put in our picks. And these are just so cute, aren't they?
Yeah, and again, if you're just joining us, these came from Walmart. They were only a couple dollars.
Yes,
each.
They were. I don't
maybe like
$1.99.
$1.99.
Maybe a dollar. Maybe they may have been 99 cents. They're not high. I don't remember exactly what they were, but I was pleased.
But they're we're going to use 4 of these.
Yes, we've got 4 of these. So I'm going to put my first one. If I can get it in this wreath. This is one of those that wants to give me a fit. So I just kind of got it aiming towards Amanda. Just like that. Moving the stuff around. There we go. I'm going to put one at the bottom. And we're using these just like they came. So, now if you wanted to, you could kind of take them apart. But to me, there's no reason to. These are great just like they are. I'm going to put one on the outside right in the middle behind the bow.
And if you've never watched this before, we actually use a glue skillet instead of a glue gun. Mm-hmm. So if you notice us dipping, that's what we're dipping it
we are dipping
in actual
it.
glue.
Yep. Believe me when I tell you, we love our glue skillet. Yeah. I'm going to need to put these leaves back in. They are just not staying where I want them. Let's see if I can weave them in where I want them to be. There we go. Now then. Okay, and we've got our 4th one. Have you put your 4th one in
I'm
yet?
going to put mine under the bow.
That's where it's going. Yep, right up.
I read your mind.
You read my mind. Wonder how that happened.
That's what we've got so far.
Yep.
And really, I mean, you can just kind of leave it like that and add a few more leaves and call it a day if you wanted to.
Exactly. You could certainly do that. Add some more of your grass and your leaves and you'd be finished. That's exactly right. But, you know, we've always got to carry it over the top. So,
that's just our style.
That's just our style. So I'm going to start with my little cute sunflowers because I just am in love with these sunflowers. They are so cute, but I do not like that leaf. Okay, so I'm going to put one of my sunflowers here on the end at the top. I just kind of want it peeking over all of my grass and all of that, just kind of like that. And this one I'm going to put on this other side. I'm just going to have it down, kind of painting right in there. Once I hide it, you won't see the stem, you'll just see the flower, so that'll be perfect. I'll bring this one right up in the top section, right up in here. I think these little sunflowers just look so real.
And those are from...
I love that. Those are from... Where did I get those? Michael's.
Yeah.
Yes, I had to stop and think about that. But, yeah.
And y'all know, I love sunflowers.
Yes.
I could use sunflowers in every fall wreath.
Of course. Now I'm going to put this next one over here behind my bow. Just right in there. And you see, about doing it the way that we are doing it, we kind of... we're moving from the outside towards the inside, and we're giving it dimension every time that we're making the next level. So that, or layer, however you want to put it. And so that kind of helps give it the look that you want it to have. Okay, I'm going to use my pretty little dahlias next. I'm going to put one of these right here in the bottom.
And if you don't have dahlias, you could use just larger sunflowers. That would be really pretty.
Yeah, you really could. And I'm going to put my next one over here in the middle. Just like, woohoo.
Hot?
Just burn the thumb. Which is not unusual.
Not unusual and not fun.
Not fun. That's exactly right. Okay, this one's going to go up here at the top above my bow, but on the outside just like that. And yes, my bow's a mess, but I'm going to fix it. And my fourth one, let's see where I want it to go. I'm going to have the fourth one over here behind my bow on the inside, just like that.
Let's see. Susan, or someone had, I saw it scroll by. Someone asked about our clippers. These are Stanley. We use Stanley 8-inch.
Yes, and if you have any questions, ask them. That's what we're here for, to help any way that we can. So if you've got a question, and if we can answer it, we certainly want to.
So yes, we use Stanley, and if you can't find Stanley 8-inch, the next kind we also use, which I keep those at my house, are Irwin.
Mm-hmm.
The Irwin 8-inch are really good wire cutters.
Now I'm going to put one of my larger pennies right here in the bottom. I'll put it right there. And I've got one that's just a little smaller that I'm going to put at the top. Right over my pumpkin. Just like that. And then my next penny I'm going to put over behind my bow towards the bottom. Just like this.
I love those peonies.
I do too. They are so beautiful. And I love all the colors of fall, but I just especially love the gold. I just think that gold just is so pretty. Okay, now I'm just going to fill in, but I'm kind of pushing things in and making sure I've got things exactly how I want them. And that is a good little thing to do when you're going to use your filler greenery or whatever that you're going to put at the end. That's the time to go ahead and get everything just like you need it before you put that in, because that's going to help you know exactly where you want to use that. I'm going to fix my bow. Make sure I get it. Arranged like I want it.
And sometimes you'll put something in and you'll think it looks
You'll
good
have
there,
to
and then
take
you
it
just
out.
take it out.
Yep,
You don't
and
like it, you take it out. It's fine.
Yes, unless you glue like Amanda does, and then you
yeah,
don't
I
ever
do.
get it out again.
Hey, I just
did
did
you
it.
just get that out? Oh, good.
I just did it.
Sometimes she'll put something in,
But-
and I can't never move it.
I agree.
But
I do use a lot of glue.
But that's good. That's good. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Yep, she is. You can guarantee it's never coming
If
out.
I make the wreath, it is going to stay in there.
It's going to stay
My
forever.
It's not going to move.
Okay, I'm just rearranging my bow and making sure I got everything. I'm kind of pushing in on some of my outside items because I had them out just a little too far, so I'm just kind of bringing those in and making sure all my leaves are where I want them.
Krista just made my fall haul from Hobby Lobby today.
Oh, did you?
Fun. We love Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, well, I went really quickly the other day, but I haven't had a chance to just go and spend a lot of time, and I cannot wait to do that. But we have just been busy, and I'm going to get there. Keep telling myself. It's great that you can order in stuff, but sometimes you just want to be able to touch and feel and, you know, look around at stuff.
See, Suzanne said she always gets inspired by watching
Oh,
us.
I'm so happy to hear that, Suzanne. That's why we do what we do. When we started this in 2007, I would have never even thought that anybody would be interested in watching how we made them. But I had so many people that started asking both of us, can you teach us how to make this? Can you teach us? You know, and that's where we really found where we both loved, what we both loved doing. So we are happy to hear that. All right, now I've got this green and gold boxwood that I'm just going to put around anywhere that I think I have a little hole. And that's something to think about. Now, you know, a lot of times you'll see us and we'll use a ton of flowers and just fill it up with flowers. But a lot of times, especially if you're going for a more rustic look, it's better to use fewer flowers and more of your greenery so that it does look more natural. And honestly, that's what I prefer. So if I have a chance to use less flowers and more greenery, I'm going to do that. Okay, I want to put a piece of my greenery right up here in the top. I don't really have a hole there, but I just want it to kind of be peeking out from the top, just like that.
I love this greenery with this because we're really tying in the bow.
It does. It ties in everything.
It ties in the green
so
and the bow,
well.
and then also just the gold and the flowers. So it's perfect.
It is perfect
for this type of wreath.
Okay. So I'm just going to keep coming around. put one.
See, Jackie said, I just love everything about fall.
Oh, you sound like her.
I agree.
She does too. And maybe it's because she was born in fall. Maybe that's why she...
Well, it's just everything. The colors, the smells. Just all of it. I love it.
Yeah. I'm loving it this year. Well, I mean, I love it all the time. Don't get me wrong. I love all of the seasons. But there's something about spring and summer that just, I feel alive in spring and summer. But I do love everything that comes with fall and winter. Your Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of the wonderful things like that.
So, well, this is off the subject, but I was going to ask you guys because you haven't told them about your remodel.
No, I am started this week. We are remodeling our entire house, top to bottom, and I'm telling you, it's an undertaking, but it's already so much fun, but it is an undertaking. But we just started. What we are doing, we're closing in our garage. We just did that this week, where we've got the garage closed in, and that will be our master suite in the garage. And then we're going to build another garage on the one side of my house. And we're taking the we're doing it in two phases. We have phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1, we're doing the garage, turning it into the master suite. We're also going to have our walk-in closet that's going to be I don't know what you would call it. It's going to have our laundry room in our closet, which I have wanted that forever. I said, especially when, I don't have any kids at home anymore. And so it's just my husband and I. We need our washer and dryer in our closet, and then we can just hang clothes right up. So I'm excited about that. I can't wait for that part. But that's all phase 1. And then phase 2 is where we're going into the rest of the house and remodeling that and tearing down walls and all kinds of stuff. So y'all might see me be a little crazy for a while, but hopefully we'll get it done.
So I was going to ask you guys if you wanted us to kind of document it along the way, if you would like to see the transformation. Because if we do, we may do that on Instagram. So y'all go over and follow us on Instagram at Grace Monroe Home. Because if you would like for us to, we could do that for you. I think it would be kind of fun.
I think it'll be fun just to have that to look back on. Where we started and. So I'm excited. I have wanted to do this for a long, long time. So I'm excited that we finally are at the point where we've got the time and we can do it. And so I'm excited about that.
Barbara said would love to see it. Patty said yes. Glenn says yes.
Okay, well, good.
All right, so.
Well, we sure will. And now I just have to pick out everything, and that is scary. You don't want to make the wrong choices. I already am concerned about the floor that I picked out.
Well,
so
she's already changing her floor.
I'm already changing the floor. And fortunately, the people that I got it from, they have a carpet floor store. And they are amazing people. And I called her and I said, is it too late? I know she'd already ordered it. And she said, no, it is not too late. You can change. I said, oh, thank goodness. Because the more and more I looked at it, the more I thought, I don't know. And so I'm changing my floor. I don't know what to yet. So we'll let you know when I know.
All right. So a lot of people said that they would love to see it.
Well,
so we'll have
good.
to, so if you guys want that, we'll do that.
We sure will.
I'm excited about it. It's a little bit, almost a little sad because that's the house I grew up in.
It is. I know. I was going to say it is.
But I'm excited, and it's going to look amazing.
I can't wait. And we're hoping, praying, everything in between, that it's finished before Christmas. But I don't know.
I'm believing it will be.
That's what we're shooting for. So we'll see. I can't change everything or we won't get it finished by then, but hopefully we will.
Let's see. The greenery came from
Pioneer.
Pioneer. The
Yes.
green with the yellowish ends came from Pioneer. The leaves are from Walmart, and the pumpkins are from Walmart.
Yep.
And the flowers are from Michael's.
Exactly. And I think I am. Now you could, you could do a lot of things to this. You could continue on around and do just the whole wreath if you wanted to, or you could continue to add flowers. You could, like I said, you could actually leave the flowers out if you wanted to and just add more greenery. If I was going to leave the flowers out, I would probably add some other kind of greenery too. I think maybe a third greenery, but there's so much that you can do, and as you see, it is not that difficult. You just start on one end and go around, and you work outside towards the inside for this. So there you go.
And you know what? If you wanted to just leave off the bow,
You could. You certainly could.
Or again, you could use natural style burlap.
Yep.
Anything.
I just love these colors though.
Yeah.
And I
do
think
too.
green is always pretty in fall wreaths because, a lot of people won't use green. They think of spring and summer with green, but, look at this boxwood, how pretty that green is coming through. So,
Perfect.
definitely. I would definitely use it.
Glenn said, I love a crescent wreath. They're my favorite.
Yeah, a lot of people really love
They're my
those.
favorite,
I
too.
really don't know what my favorite. I like so many, I don't know what my favorite is.
I love a crescent style.
Yeah. I will tell you, my favorite one is whatever I'm working on right then. Because that's usually what happens. Now, you'll see, because we always leave our stems long. You see how they're poking out of the back? We just take our wire cutters and make sure you got the flat end up against your wreath. And you just want to push it in there and cut it as close to the wreath as you can get it. And we just go all the way around cutting our stems just like that. And then it's done. And then we just take the blow dryer and blow dry it.
And Lori said that they're thinking they would like to buy some land and build a house in the country.
Yes. Well,
We
we're in
love
the
living out in the
country.
country.
Yes, and I love it. Absolutely.
We love living out in the country.
Yes, Amanda lived several years in New York City, right in Manhattan.
I did, but I'm a country girl at
But
heart.
she is, and yeah.
And I love the city, but
Yeah.
I'm a country girl.
That's right. I definitely am. I love, just all the wildlife, and it's nothing to see deer running across our yard and things. You just can't replace that.
Tell you what, though, we've had a lot of lately.
What?
Possums.
Yeah. Yes.
Possums.
Lots of possums.
Possums
yes.
and
foxes. Yes, I was fixing to say pretty. They're gorgeous foxes, but they're not great for. I've told y'all before, Amanda lives on one side and my other daughter lives across the street. And they have lots of chickens. And foxes are not great for chickens. So they've had to really battle that, but they're doing okay.
Right. Well, this is fun. And we
It
have actually
is.
a similar tutorial that uses cotton instead of
Yes.
flowers. And I will try to link that also.
Yes, because that is a good one.
Because it's the same kind of style,
Mhm.
but it's a little even more rustic. It's got cotton and no flowers, just cotton.
Just
and
cotton.
greenery.
And in that one, I used some grass that I actually, curly cued it.
Curly cued.
I guess that's the word. I
Call it
guess
curly
that's,
cued.
I kind of made them curly. And I like doing that with grass. So
Donna said possums are your friends. They eat mosquitoes.
they
and
really
ticks.
are. Yes, they are.
Well,
They
we have
are.
a lot
It's
of
just
them.
that they scare her daughters get scared when they walk out and see them. Now I just anytime I put any kind of, because I feed anything, everything. So we have lots of just feral cats around here, and so I feed those, and I feed the possums too.
And the raccoons.
And the raccoons.
And anything
yes.
else that wanders
Yes,
up. I do
anything
too.
else. That's what we do. Yep, because what can we do?
Yeah.
I can't stand for nothing to be hungry.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, this was fun, and I hope that y'all will give this
fun.
a try. I mean, it really is not very difficult to make at
It's
all.
not. It's not.
And the important thing is you make it your own.
That's right.
You know, whatever style you like, go for it. I mean,
yes, and I mean, you could, I was fixing to say, you could do colors different if you wanted to. And you could get everything at Walmart because they've got a lot of small flowers like the dahlias and things. So you could just buy your picks there and find everything there if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So
Maureen
all kinds of
asked,
things.
is your shop on your property? Yes.
Yes, it is. It is. We actually have 2 shops, and yes, they both are on our property.
Yeah. In different places.
Different places.
We almost look like a compound
Yes,
style.
that's what we say. We've kind of got a compound
like a
going.
compound.
It just worked out that way. But yes, we've got one that's next door to Amanda on the other side of Amanda, and then one that's right here. This one right here is right behind my house.
Yeah.
So,
all right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for joining us.
yes, we do.
We are live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live.
That's
So
right.
please join us next week. I already know we've got something fun.
Oh, we
next
really
week. Some
do.
really pretty
Y'all
things
don't miss
week.
next week. You're going to
Yeah.
love this one.
We've got a really pretty week
Yes.
for you next week.
Yes, we certainly do. And make sure, like Amanda said, if you want to keep up with the remodel, go to Instagram because that's where we'll be posting.
Yeah, we'll try to post
all
it
of
maybe on
that.
Facebook too if we can't
Yeah.
figure out how. Well, I think we can link it maybe, but we'll see
But
about that.
yeah, but
Definitely
make sure to
on
go to Instagram and follow us over there.
All right, guys. Well, and if you are just hopping on now, you're welcome to go back and watch the replay.
Yeah.
If you're watching us on YouTube, y'all please follow our YouTube channel, subscribe, click the little bell so you get notified when we release new videos. And if you're watching us on Facebook, just be sure to follow our page so you do get all the notifications. 'Cause we
right.
do post quite a bit.
Yes, and this is the season that, we're starting on fall and Christmas, so you don't want to miss any of those.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, we thank you for joining us, and I hope that you have a fabulous weekend.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.